Trump infuriates Obama with 3 hidden details during his first 9/11 memorial today. America has taken some pretty hard hits lately. Hurricanes Harvey and Irma have left hundreds of thousands of people without livable homes, and that's not even mentioning the looming threat from North Korea or the seemingly insurmountable race riots that have plagued us over the last months. Americans are being constantly manipulated into thinking that President Trump and his administration are at fault for everything that has Americans divided, but is that really true? The President and First Lady have shown incredible respect in the face of the natural disasters that Americans are dealing with, and today, on the anniversary of the worst terrorist attack to take place on American soil, they've once again shown us what great leaders they are together. The first couple showed their true colors when honoring the men and women who died saving others on September 11, 16 years ago. USA News Flash reported about the president's response to the 9/11 memorial service being held today. This month of August has been especially hard for American citizens, as they've went through some major devastating events, from the chaotic Hurricane Harvey that left thousands in shelters and stranded, to the still-in-motion Hurricane Irma and Jose, which are taking their toll on Florida this weekend. All of this has eventually led to President Donald Trump and his administration releasing an announcement earlier this month, in which they proclaimed a national day of prayer and memorial of 9/11 victims this September. Standing sharp on his promise, the Commander-in-Chief along with First Lady Melania Trump were seen honoring the men and women who lost their lives in the terrorist attack which took place on September 11, 2001, placing their hands over their hearts as taps was played in the background. It was both a heart-wrenching and heartwarming sight to see at the same time. But once again the liberals, who even on days as uniting as this one should have been, have found a reason to trash Trump and Melania, with hateful comments on whatever they saw fit during the memorial ceremony, going as far as to claim that the Commander-in-Chief didn't care about his people. Unfortunately for them, their scheme has gotten old, and the people who helped him get into office know the real Trump, who was caring, compassionate and understanding, unlike the monstrous image liberals are painting of him. Holding his hand over his heart wasn't the only thing that the president did that caused Americans to be grateful that he was the one in the office today. Unlike his predecessor and his competitor for the 2016 presidential nomination, this Commander-in-Chief isn't afraid to call on his creator. The president spoke not only to the American people, but also said a prayer that went viral, and with good reason. President Trump is of course not the first to say a prayer for those affected by the September 11 attacks. In fact, former President Obama also made a point to make a religious nod at the 2016 memorial service. However, the differences between what the two said while Commander-in-Chief makes it pretty obvious why America is in better hands now. Obama September 11, 2016, we come together in prayer and in gratitude for the strength that has fortified us across these 15 years. And we renew the love and the faith that binds us together as one American family, he said. For we know that our diversity, our patchwork heritage, is not the weakness, it is still, and always will be, one of our greatest strengths, he added. This is the America that was attacked that September morning. This is the America that we must remain true to. Notice the mentions of love, diversity, heritage, etc. It's not exactly a show of force that would make an enemy tremble with fear. It's apparent that the former president's true sympathies are bleeding through in those comments. Trump September 11, 2017, the terrorists who attacked us thought they could incite fear and weaken our spirit, Trump said. But America cannot be intimidated, and those who try will soon join the list of vanquished enemies who dared to test our mettle. We are making plain to these savage killers that there is no dark corner beyond our reach, the president said. When America is united, no force on earth can break us apart, he added.